Hi guys, and welcome to this week's update on Zilliqa. We're going to do some price analysis. I didn't mention it in the last video, if you're looking for buys, could potentially target this region around here, which was pretty much on that moving average 20. We are now pushing on and looking like we're going to hit this next area of resistance. So in this video, we'll have a look at some new areas where we could potentially hit if we're looking for some price targets on our way up. Remember, I'll have a look at a couple of buy zones if we do get a bit of a sell-off, because you would expect a sell-off at some point if Bitcoin does get a bit of a reaction at that 51k level. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So starting off with the daily time frame, as we can see, we're currently at pretty much 11 cent on the nose. We've been up to this area of resistance, which I didn't mark up last time. That's 11.3 cent. If we look all the way through, we rejected here last time. We failed to get any closures above. Rejection here, rejection, and then moves it to support around here. For me, it's quite a key area, that up at pretty much 11.3, 11.4 cent. I think that's the first major area to break through. Once we do break above that, there's not much in its way. I mean, we've got a couple of levels. What I need to box off, actually, I've been meaning to do this. If you look at this wick here, all the way through to that bottom wick there, that's a key area of resistance, and that lines up with a weekly level too. So if you're looking for the next major target to look at, it's around 13.1 cent, but this is the first area. We've been up, we rejected off it pretty much 4 times, come back close to it. I think we do need to really start pushing on and flipping this area to support at around 11.4 cent. Once we do flip back to support, we've got this next major area at 13.2 cent, and I've also got another level marked up here at 15.4. As this is a weekly update, I'm not going to go any further, put any further levels up above this, because I think this is a key area. Once you break through that, that's going to come quick. So if we're looking for some type of setup, I think we're looking to potentially trade up here, get a rejection back down to this area, and then push on and start trading up in that manner. But that's areas to target. I think if we're looking for some areas we can invest, it's going to be hard, because currently, if you're looking at this crossover here on the moving average 50 and V20, we've had a bullish cross here, and that was bang on pretty much the area of support here. If you look through here, we had pretty much no closures all the way through until we rejected, came all back down, tested this area around here, which was that yearly open. We did fly up on the yearly open there, come back, retested it, and we've retested it again. I'm actually surprised it came all the way down to 5 cent, but I actually managed to DCA a little bit down here before we broke through, so not a major amount, but my Zilliqa bags are looking nice and tidy now. To look for some buy zones though, I want to drop right down into a 4-hour time frame. You can get a bit of a better perspective here. As you can see, again, we've had a bullish cross here, so that's, I mean, everything is bullish so far. If you're looking at a money flow indicator, it's green on the 4-hour. Just go back to a daily, actually. See, we have just turned green there, so for me, things are looking really, really good now. We was in that entire bearish period from 16th of May until 4 days ago, and look at how we've ticked bullish now on the money flow indicator, so that's a great sign to me. But going back to the 4-hour, want to look for some buy zones. If you feel like you've missed the boat and you're thinking, right, Andy, when do I buy back in? We've got a massive area down here at 8.4 cent. The only area or time I think we will come down to there if Bitcoin rejects from 51k. In the month of September, over the course of the last 3 years, Bitcoin has been known to do between 15 to 30% dumps, followed by an instant rise over the course of the following weeks. That could potentially happen, and I would honestly, if you feel like you miss a boat, just have a couple of cheeky orders down at 8.4 cent, and I think you may get lucky. But if you're just wanting to buy and I think, fuck it, Andy, I'm sick of waiting, I want to buy now. So if you analyse this latest move here, this is the bottom here at 9.3 cent. This is the current local top at 11.2 cent. If you're looking for a rejection, then I would ladder some orders in, all the way from 10.5 cent all the way down to 10 cent. I think if you've got a few orders picked up within that range, I think it's decent, to be honest. I think anything around 10 cent is a solid area to invest in, because in my opinion, I do think this is a multi-dollar asset. So even if we go to $1, your time's in 10 just from this position here, and I think it will happen. I think if you're looking to place some orders, look at potentially putting some orders within that range down there, and I think it could be a decent area. Although the money flow, if you look at this, we did get a peak here and it's starting to decline, so if we start coming into red, you are going to look like you're going to fill some orders down here. So going back to the daily, that's where you should fill some orders. And then if you're looking at take profit, anywhere up here. Remember, this was a massive breakout of a downtrend. If you look at this, downtrend all the way down there, and we did get that breakout that we wanted. We was looking for a breakout across all altcoins. We have made a nice bounce so far. If you look at this for an entire bounce, or if you look at this entire move from the bottom there to the highest point on this local top, we've done a 130% move so far. This is just for starters. Like I say, we might get a potential rejection if we just look at this in terms of a path. So we've done this major impulse move up, could get that rejection back down to this region, and then I honestly think we are going to absolutely fly. Obviously not going to go straight through all the way to the top, but we are going to make some great moves, and in my opinion, it's going to be a nice steady move up, and this is going to be, at the end of the year, at least $1, I think. So if you want to record that, you want to screen grab it, I reckon it's going to go at least $1. I've done a price prediction at the end of the year around 240, but I think that might be a little bit high. But let's wait and see what goes on. So that's that pair covered in terms of Zilliqa. You know how bullish I am. Got a big, fat, juicy bag of that. Just take a look at a BTC pairing. Currently, we are at 223 Satoshis. Daily time frame. We've been above that 50, and we've come back and we've rejected off it now. And it's not looking the best, to be honest. I mean, we are 1.3% up today on this daily candle, but I'm looking for some orders still down here. I mean, I've got some spare BTC. And if you're looking to top up your Zilliqa bag using Bitcoin, then I would honestly look at placing some orders down here, about 170 Satoshis. Only reason I say that, and if you watch my videos quite a lot, you will have known before that, I still think that Bitcoin will try to regain some market dominance. If it does here, Bitcoin dominance currently at 44%. This is what I think could potentially happen. Screen's dying a bit. I reckon we could go up and test 52%. But let's wait and see how the market reacts. Remember, we're only going off what's happening in the history here, and it may not happen, but that's a potential setup I'm looking for. If you're looking for buys, anywhere from this weekly support, 191 down to 170. But if that don't happen and we just continue to bust on, major area of resistance here, which we actually tapped above it and rejected. No closures above it, so that is a key area there. That 238. That's a massive area. If we flip 238 Satoshis to support, then you're going to go on a target 307 and 308. So that's some good areas for you to look at there. I'm not going to look at in-depth Btc analysis because mainly all the money is in dollar pair. I've been trading with dollar pairs for a while, and I've been pretty much stacking as much as I can against the dollar. And at some stage, I'm looking to take all profit in the dollar pair. A couple of things I just want to look at as well. I'm testing out this new trading indicator. So if you look at Zilliqa USDT, this is the 4-hour time frame, and it's looking like we're getting a few sell signals here, which are not materialising too much. If we just look at the daily, see if we've got one on there. Yeah, we've had an RSI sell signal up here when we got that rejection, and so far that's worked out. I'm testing this indicator, and I'm going to give you all some feedback once I've tested it out. I mean, so far, I'm only testing it with RSI dots. If you look at this RSI dot down here, the green dot, that would have been an epic buy signal, and that would have been a great sell signal as well. So I'm just monitoring this now. I'm trying to do is get as much time into it, and when I find out how happy I am with it and I find a good strategy, I'm going to let you all know which indicator it is, and we can all potentially get the indicator too. So that's going to do it for today's video. That's just some price analysis on Zilliqa, weekly update. For me, my outlook is bullish. It is going to stay bullish until whenever I believe that this cycle is over. Again, if you're looking for buys, around 10.5 down to 10 cent, and fingers crossed we can get a good 10-20x on that towards the end of this year. That's going to do it. Like I say, if you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.